Right. We're good to go. Yes. Got it. We're gonna set.
Now call the meeting to order. We'll have a city councilor take the roll.
Tuesday, Douglas,
Present.
Burke, Rodriguez,
Present.
Singh. Here. Rodriguez,
Here.
Neiman,
Here.
Krupa,
Here.
Rivera,
Here.
Testa, Cantu. Here. Santana. Miller.
Here.
Santiago. Here. Westfall. Presente. Hunzo. Here. Cola. Here. Edwards.
Here.
Smith. Peter.
Present.
Morrison.
Here.
Meyer.
Here.
Hamilton.
Present.
Sean.
Here.
Mark.
Here.
Rolo.
Here.
Nicholas.
Present.
Whitney. Present.
Here. I would like to note for the record that order from Ward 10 has joined us. A quorum has been established. We will now have divine guidance from order from Ward 12.
Thank you, Madam President. You may be seated. First, I'd like to start off by saying thank you to all the veterans who've given their lives in many cases for this country. You know, Renee Hayward was also a veteran. She was a veteran of this board, served more than one term. She served with honor and dedication. Unfortunately, she won't be here to serve the next term. There's so much that can be said about Renee, but I'll just say a few things in hopes that you will all think about her and remember the impact she had on your life. On her first campaign, she called on me and our town clerk, Mike Smart, to help her, to give her some thoughts and ideas on how to run a campaign. And we were happy to help her. You know, Renee didn't have transportation. And many times she would call me for a ride, or even at the meetings here, she would say, can you give me a ride home? And I'd give her a ride, and sometimes her granddaughter would be with me. And she would call me sometimes and say, can you stop by and pick me up and take me for a ride around my ward, see where the ward boundaries are, see what's going on in the area? And we would. And we'd have some interesting conversations. She was really dedicated and interested in her ward, and particularly her community, the Bella Vista community. Many times she'd ask for my advice, and we'd end up in a debate. In fact, one time, we had a little debate about having a police substation in Bella Vista. And I told her, I said, well, Renee, may not be a good idea, because Bella Vista is private property, private road with all assigned parking spaces. There's no place for people to come to the substation and park their car to meet with the police or a community meeting. Well, as you know, I lost that debate. There's a substation in Bella Vista. So things do change. I want everyone here to just take a few minutes, not only now, but at different times, and think of the interactions you had with Renee over the time she's here and served with us. Yes, she missed some meetings, but I'm sure just by putting in this room, had a few moments with her. Now, I truly feel that we're all here for a reason. We don't know what that reason is. Nobody tells us. We go on about our business every day and do the best we can. There's reasons and tasks for all of us. We accomplish many things, and some things we're not as successful in. But we know that at some point, when you accomplish those tasks, your reward is a seat next to the Almighty. Renee's seat in these chambers is empty. No one can fill his shoes, and no one can replace him. But fear not, Renee, we'll be here to remember you until each of us have accomplished our goal and completed our assignments and received our reward. God bless and rest in peace.
Thank you, Madam President, and good evening. I move approval of the journal of the October 16, 2023 Board of Alders meeting.
Second.
The item has been moved in second for discussion. Are there any changes to the journal? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Abstentions, the item passed.
Thank you, Madam President. On unanimous consent, I ask you see in item number 1 from tax collector order of tax refunds, November 9, 2023.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none,
I move the item.
Second.
the item has been moved in second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passed.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask unanimous consent, item number 2 from the Deputy Chief Administrative Officer submitting an order of the Board of Alders of the City of New Haven approving the closures along the 3.1 mile route for Christopher Martin's Christmas run for the Christmas 5K, for the children 5K on December 3, 2023.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Majority.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask you see in items number 3 and 4, 3 from the Vice President of Facilities and Campus Development submitting a resolution of the Board of Alders certifying that no amendment to the Yale University Central Science Campus overall parking plan is required for the application for development permit site plan review, and wetlands review pertaining to the restoration of Yale University Golf Course. And 4, from the Vice President of Facilities and Campus Development, submitting a resolution of the Board of Alders certifying that no amendment to the Yale University Central Science Campus overall parking plan is required for the application for development permit, site plan review, inland wetland review pertaining to the expansion of surface parking adjacent to the Prospect Station Garage on the Yale University Central Science Campus.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Majority.
I move these items.
Second.
The items have been moved in second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Abstention? The item passes.
Madam President, I call for a 5-minute recess.
I'm okay. We can continue on. Thank you, Mr.
Let's go. Thank you, Madam President. I ask unanimous consent, items number 5 through 18. 5, order concerning real property taxes of Janine A. Available on motor vehicle tax accounts 837745 and 889046. 6, order concerning real property taxes of Giorgio Bruno on motor vehicle tax accounts 81462 and 56339. 7, order concerning real property taxes of Amante Freeman on motor vehicle tax accounts 85255. 8, order concerning real property taxes of Ralston Donaldson Jr. on motor vehicle tax accounts 858-248, 952, 871, 64459, and 64116. 9, order concerning real property taxes of Loretta King on motor vehicle tax accounts 78881, 77424, and 77838. 10, order concerning real property taxes, order concerning property taxes of Marie McDaniel, 190 Henry Street, account number 18387. 11, order concerning real property taxes of Nina D. Althusby, motor vehicle tax accounts 701387 and 701388. 12, order concerning real property taxes of Brandy P. Alston Rice on motor vehicle tax accounts 689881. 13, order concerning real property taxes of Kimberly Richardson on motor vehicle tax accounts 752065, 768142, 92572, 92178, and 94181. 14, order concerning real property taxes of Edward J. Shaw Jr. for abatement, deferral, collection of taxes due on his grand list of 2022. 15, order concerning real property taxes of Dwayne K. Woodand on motor vehicle tax account 108781. 16, order concerning real property taxes of Melissa Young on motor vehicle tax accounts 93721, 106817, 93719, 93720, 97123, 97122, and 109816. And 17, order concerning real property taxes of Willie Young on motor vehicle tax accounts 109265, 103838, 97129, 109839, 106835, and 109266.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Majority.
I move these items.
Second.
The items have been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President, and good evening. So all the items between 5 and 17, with the exception of items 10 and 14, these are 11 constituents that need assistance with the interest. If we're able to waive the interest, we're able to receive a total of $5,811 with 99 cents in total taxes. I urge for your approval of this. And items 10 and 14, these are 2 constituents that meet the criteria for deferral and collection of property taxes. So I ask that we approve these 2 items as well. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passes. Majority.
Madam President. Under communications, I note items 18 through 37. Under first readings, I note items 38 through 43. Under second readings, I move item number 44, order of the New Haven Board of Alders designating Church and Chapel Streets be named Thomas E. Gallagher Boulevard for March 10, 2024, the day of New Haven St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Second.
The item has been moved and second. Discussion. I call on order for Ward 18.
Thank you, Madam President. I just want to give you a little history about this gentleman. The St. Patrick's Parade Committee would like to dedicate 24th Street. This outstanding individual from Irishman, past Grand Marshal Tom E. Gallagher Jr., who passed away May 20, 2023. He was born on Christmas Eve in New Haven. He was the first family member to attend and graduate from college, University. He served in the armed forces from 1964 to 1970, retiring as a Sergeant E5. He came home, city of West Haven. After he got out of the service, he served in many committees. He served on the Police Commission for 18 years. He was a proud individual and well respected in this community, so please support this. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The ayes have
Thank you, Madam President. Continuing under second reading, I move item 45, A through C, City Services Environmental Policy Table. A, resolution of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the mayor to accept funding from the Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, CTD, and sign any associated agreements with contractors, and other documents that may be desirable or necessary, including any subsequent amendments to agreements rendering general maintenance and improvements to the Quinnipiac River Park or Worcester Park, Fairmont Park, Lighthouse Point Park, and NX Little League. B, order of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing solar power purchase agreements. And C, order of the New Haven Board of Alders to read and file the communication to hold a public hearing to discuss banning menthol cigarettes in the city of New Haven.
Second. The ayes have been moved and second. Discussion. I call on order for Ward 10.
Thank you, Madam President. On Thursday, October 5th, 2023, the City Services and Environmental Policy Committee met, and we would like to favorably recommend this resolution of item A. This grant from the Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection will be used to maintain and improve Quinnipiac River Park, Fort Worcester Park, Fairmont Park, Lighthouse Point Park, and Annis Little League. The city's engineering department will work together with the New Haven Parks Commission and community at large to determine the improvements. Thanks to the state delegation that provided us the funds in order for this to happen, I urge my colleagues to vote favorably to support accepting this grant funding to improve several of our city's parks. Item B. Again, on Thursday, October 5th, 2023, the City Services and Environmental Policy Committee met, and we would like to favorably recommend this item. This order allows the mayor to enter into power purchase agreement, leases, and utility agreements, which would allow the installation of solar panels on the city's capped landfill and other city-owned facilities and sites. This would allow the city to benefit from the lower cost of solar energy as well as generate new revenues through the lease agreements. And that revenue through the lease for the landfill is over $72,000 per year. I urge my colleagues to vote favorably to support this item. And item C, again on Thursday, October 5th, City Services and Environmental Policy Committee met, and we would like to recommend this item to be read and filed. Several community members and stakeholders spoke about the adverse effects of menthol cigarettes and the benefits and cons from banning their sale citywide. I urge my colleagues to vote favorably and support reading and filing this item. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passes majority.
Thank you, Madam President. Under Finance Favorable, I move items A through C. 46, Finance Favorable A, order the Board of Alders of the City of New Haven approving the execution of a one-year option for the agreement between the City of New Haven and Allen Memorial Golf Club Incorporated for the operation and maintenance of Allen Memorial Golf Course. B, order the New Haven Board of Alders of the City of New Haven approving the Department of Transportation, Traffic, and Parking to purchase smart parking equipment to repair and replace single and multi-space parking meters citywide from IPS Group Incorporated and Parkian Incorporated, DBA as Flowbird, respectively, up to a total amount of $1,100,000. And C, order to read and file the updated budgetary and financial report for the month of August 2023 in compliance with Article 8, Section 5 of the Charter.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion, I call on order from Ward 25.
Thank you, Madam President. Item A, the administration requests approval of a one-year extension of the contract with the vendor responsible for the operation and maintenance of the Allen Memorial Golf Course. This extension is sufficient to keep this important city facility running until the renovations currently underway are complete. After that point, the administration intends to review and update the terms of this contract and to engage in a competitive process to select a vendor. The Finance Committee heard this request and voted to give it a favorable recommendation. I urge colleagues to vote in favor of this item. Item B. The Department of Transportation, Traffic, and Parking requests approval to replace and upgrade many parking meters and kiosks used by the city. A growing number of existing meters are obsolete and soon will no longer have parts available for repairs. In light of the revenue implications for non-functioning meters, the staff urged this body to authorize this purchase. The Finance Committee heard this request and voted to give it a favorable recommendation. I ask colleagues to support this motion. Item C. This is a read and file item. I encourage colleagues to vote yes on this motion. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passes majority.
Thank you, Madam President. I move item 47A, legislation favorable. Ordinance amendment of the New Haven Code of Ordinances, section 12.5.43.2, subsection C4, adding section 4 specifying the officials responsible for enforcing section 12.5.43.2, subsection C4 of the ordinance and ensuring compliance with the same.
Second. The item has been moved in second. Discussion, I call on order from Ward 8.
Thank you, Madam President. I make a motion to amend the title and body of this ordinance amendment by substitution.
Second.
The amendment has been made in second. Discussion on amendment only, I call on order from Ward 8.
Thank you, Madam President. This amendment to the title and body does not make any changes to the ordinance amendment itself. It just clarifies this ordinance amendment is being moved to section 9-52 of the city's ordinance, which applies to property maintenance. And the department responsible for enforcement is the Little City Initiative, which correlates with the ordinance amended in committee.
Any further discussion on the amendment only? Seeing none, all in favor of this amendment, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? We are now back to the item as amended. Further discussion, I call on order from Ward 8.
Thank you, Madam President. On Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023, the Legislation Committee met and we would like to favorably recommend this item. The proposed changes to the elevator ordinance thoughtfully address several crucial new components, most notably moving enforcement from the Commission on Equal Opportunity to the Global Cities Initiative, LCI, establishing a 48-hour window for repairs and a penalty for violation at $250 per day, and adding new signage requirements in buildings. The goal of this ordinance amendment is to address the issue of failed elevators. Residents with disabilities who live in multi-story buildings where the elevators have been out of service frequently or for long periods of time, leaving little or no ability to leave their homes, is a serious problem. The lack of elevator access has a disproportionate impact on people with disabilities. Failed elevator service is not just an inconvenience. It prevents residents with disabilities from performing essential daily life activities, such as going to the doctor, going to work, picking up critical medication, or voting. I want to thank my colleagues, Alder DeCola and Alder Furlow, to Sally Esposito and members of the Commission on Disabilities, to Gretchen Knopf and the Department of Services for Persons with Disabilities for their work and diligence over many years and through multiple committees to make this ordinance amendment possible. I urge colleagues to vote favorably to support this item. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? I call on order from Ward 15.
Thank you, Madam President. This item is very long overdue. If my memory serves me, I think I worked briefly on this in 2015, so this is nothing new. The elevators, a lot of them do not work, and that causes sometimes the firefighters to go help people go down. So this way, they won't be bothered, and they'll be doing, what they have to do to serve people in other aspects. So I urge everybody to vote yes on this. Thank you.
I will now call on order from Ward 18.
Thank you, Madam President. Working with Alder Furlow, the Commission on Disability, numerous city staff, including Rush Hill, Gretchen Knopf, Pat King, Corp Counsel, Fire Chief John Austin, and the New Haven Fire Department, Olivia Sankey, and LCI, Building Department, Public Safety and Communication, over the past year. We crafted an ordinance that will better protect our residents. Residents with disabilities deserve to have access to enter and leave their home. This ordinance amendment encourages landlords to maintain their elevators in working order. It allows landlords additional time for matters outside control if they have a maintenance contract with the elevator repair company. I ask my colleagues to vote favorable to support this ordinance amendment, and thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, this is the ordinance amendment. I'll have the city council clerk take the roll.
May, Douglas, Kirk, Rodriguez,
Yes.
Singh,
Yes.
Rodriguez,
Yes.
Stephen,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Guerrero,
Yes.
Lester,
Yes.
Cantu,
Yes.
Santana, Miller,
Yes.
Santiago,
Yes.
Preston,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Fuller. Yes. Edwards,
Yes.
Ashton Smith, Streeter,
Yes.
Forson,
Yes.
Mize,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Marshall,
Yes.
Mark,
Yes.
Rolo,
Yes.
Kipling,
Yes.
McGee.
Yes.
Yes. Is there anyone who hasn't voted wishing to vote? Is there anyone who has voted wishing to change your vote? Seeing none, item passes majority.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Madam President. Continuing under legislation favorable, I move item 47B, ordinance amendment of the New Haven Code of Ordinances to license and inspect salons within the city of New Haven in accordance with Connecticut State Statutes 20-234, 20-250, 19A-231, and Chapter 384A for the purpose of setting standards for operation and maintenance of barbershops, body piercing shops, hair salon, massage parlors, nail salons, and tattoo shops to minimize health hazards in accordance with Section 16 of the Code of General Ordinances.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from Ward 8.
Thank you, Madam President. On Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023, the Legislation Committee met, and we would like to favorably recommend this item. This ordinance amendment brings the city of New Haven into compliance with the state of Connecticut, and it sets standards for operation and maintenance of barbershops, body crystal shops, hair salons, massage parlors, nail salons, and tattoo shops. It also establishes an annual inspection and license requirements. I urge colleagues to vote favorably to support this item. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, this is the ordinance amendment. I'll have the city council clerk take the roll.
May. Douglas. Burt. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Singh.
Yes.
Rodriguez.
Yes.
David.
Yes.
Lupo.
Yes.
Rivera.
Yes.
Vesta.
Yes.
Cantu.
Yes.
Santana. Miller.
Yes.
Santiago.
Yes.
Crespo.
Yes.
Ponzo.
Yes.
Tola.
Yes.
Edwards.
Yes.
Ashland Smith. Streeter.
Yes.
Morrison.
Yes.
Walker.
Yes.
Hamilton.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
Marks.
Yes.
Solo.
Yes.
Hickman.
Yes.
Wingate.
Yes.
Yes. Is there anyone who has voted wishing to vote?
Yes.
Is there anyone who has voted wishing to change their vote? Seeing none, the item passes with majority.
Thank you, Madam President. Move item 48A through C, youth services favorable. A, resolution of the Board of Alders to accept the State of Connecticut Judicial Branch Court Support Services Division Youth Violence Prevention Initiative in the amount of $206,800 for FY '24 and FY '25 to help reduce youth-related violence in the city of New Haven by utilizing funds to support programming through the Youth at Work Employment Program.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from the board member.
Thank you, Madam President. The Youth Services Committee met on October 4th, 2023 regarding this item. We heard from the Youth and Recreation Department, who proposes to use the funds from the State of Connecticut Department of Court Support Services for our Youth Violence Prevention Initiative. The funds will be used to support the continuation of the New Haven Youth at Work program and assist with providing students a work-based learning experience during the school year as well as the summertime. We support the acceptance of this grant and ask for the full board support as well.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passes with majority.
Thank you, Madam President. Continuing under youth services favorable, I'm going to move item 48, B, and C. B, resolution of the New Haven Board of Alders to accept the State of Connecticut Judicial Branch Court Supported Services Division Youth Violence Prevention Initiative in the amount of $206,800 for FY '24 and FY '25 to help reduce youth-related violence in the city of New Haven by utilizing funds to support programming through Youth Connect Support Services. And C, resolution of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the acceptance of a Connecticut Department of Children and Families, DCF grant in the amount of $157,475, $99,727 base, $40,539 supplement, and $17,208 enhancement for the fiscal year 2024 and fiscal year 2025.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from board member.
Thank you again, Madam President. Again, the Youth Services met on October 4th regarding this item, and we heard from our Youth and Recreation Department, who proposes to use the funds from our Connecticut Department of Court Support Services. These funds will be used towards our Youth Violence Prevention Initiative, and they will be used to support the continuation of the New Haven Youth Connect program and assist with a laser-like focus on New Haven's most at-risk and high-risk youth. We support the acceptance of this grant, and we are asking for the full board support as well. And item C,
We met on this one on October 4th, 2023 as well. And we heard from our Youth and Recreation Department, and they are going to use these funds from the Department of our Youth Service Bureau base grant from the State Department of Children and Families in the current fiscal year, and it will allow for the New Haven Youth and Recreation Department to plan for, administer, and provide preventative and positive youth development activities to youth in need of services. And the funds from this grant will be used to cover our Youth and Recreation Department's administrative and operations expenses, as well as salaries and benefits, and our yard department will serve as a clearinghouse for this grant. And they will also continue to monitor our community development block grant funded programs like they currently do, and provide technical assistance to programs for youth and their families. And as well as to help support all of their activities in our mayor's youth services and youth guide. So we are asking our full board to support this item as well. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. Madam President, excuse me, under miscellaneous, I move item 49, motion to discharge from the chair of the Automatic Affairs Committee, submitting a motion to discharge the Automatic Affairs Committee from consideration of the order of the New Haven Board of Alders, approving the appointment of Eliza Halsey as Community Services Administrator, and take it up for immediate action.
The item has been moved and second. Discussion on motion to discharge only. I call on order from Ward 12.
Thank you, Madam President. This item was submitted to the Board of Alders on Monday, October 16, 2023. The 30 days allowed by charter does not give this board enough time to allow for a second reading. I respectfully request this board discharge this item from the Automatic Affairs Committee so we can vote on it tonight.
Any further discussion on the motion to discharge only? Seeing none, all in favor of discharging the item, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item is now discharged.
I move the item, Madam President.
Second.
The item has been moved and second. Discussion. I call on order from Ward 12.
Thank you again, Madam President. At the Automatic Affairs Committee meeting held on the 9th of November, we heard from Ms. Halsey and residents who spoke favorably regarding her appointment to Community Services Administration. Ms. Halsey spoke passionately regarding her lifelong commitment and service to New Haven residents. We feel that Ms. Halsey will make an excellent contribution to this administration. Thank you, Madam President.
I'm just going to make a correction on the date. It was October 20th. And any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passed. Ms. Mitchell. Oh, thanks for that little correction. Any abstentions? So noted. Item passed. Ms. Mitchell.
Thank you, Madam President. Continuing under miscellaneous, I move item number 59, I move item 50, motion of discharge from the chair of the Tax Abatement Committee, submitting a motion to discharge the Tax Abatement Committee from consideration of the order concerning real property taxes of John B. Ferry on motor vehicle tax account 83937, and to take it up for immediate action.
Second. The item has been moved in second. Discussion on motion to discharge only. I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. The Tax Abatement Committee met on October 30th as a public workshop, and this item was left in committee, but we are requesting that it be discharged from committee so that we can take further action. I urge your support. Thanks.
Any further discussion on the motion to discharge only? Seeing none, all in favor of discharging the item, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passed.
I move the item, Madam President.
Second. The item has been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you again, Madam President. Mr. Ferry purchased his vehicle and he returned it to the dealer within 5 days. But the dealer neglected to cancel the registration soon enough, so he was charged for an entire year of taxes. Within this public workshop, we were able to hear his information, we looked at the paperwork, and we were able to corroborate that. And so the tax amendment committee is asking that the taxes, interest, and fees be waived, and I ask that this recommendation be approved. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passed, Mr. McCoy. The item passed, and before a motion to adjourn is appropriate, I will take point of personal privilege. I call on order from Ward 22.
Thank you, Madam President. Two things. First, I would like to send a shout out and big congratulations to Troop Middle School. Their football team, the Falcons, they won their championship game last night. And I am a proud mother because my son, George Johnson, is the school social worker and the football coach. And this is the first time that they've had this team and they won. And so we're really, really proud of them and excited. Secondly, I want to recognize the youth of the youth council of the Q House Advisory Board. We have 2 youth on our board, and on October 25th, they hosted their first annual college fair at the Q House Gym and hosted over 600 seniors and juniors from all our high schools, including Hampton and West Haven. It was a great success. Big shout out to Michelle, former Alder Michelle Sprovita, and the Hill House cheerleaders who were served as our host for the day. And we had some children in on-the-spot college acceptances and over $20,000 worth of scholarships. And so now our youth are so smart, they want to do a part 2, which on next week, Wednesday, November 15th, there will be an affording college workshop at the Q House at 6 o'clock. This is for all families because we want our kids to go to college, but we also have to know how we're going to pay for it. So this is also a partnership with the state of Connecticut Department of Banking. Our former colleague, Alder Honorable President George Perez has made sure that these young people connected with them. And so please, if anyone needs any information on affording college, come to the Q House on Wednesday, November 15th. Doors open at 5:30, and we'll also have Cornell Scott Hill Health Center there to help sign people up for medical physical appointments, because that becomes a barrier to a lot of our kids when they're about to go to college and just realize they don't have their physical. So please spread the word. It's very important. Thank you. Thank you, Madam President.
I will now call on order from Ward 12.
Thank you, Madam President. Through you, remind everyone that on Saturday at 1 p.m., there will be a memorial service for Alder Haywood at Bella Vista. I believe it's called the Community Room. If anyone's not sure where that is, how to get there. Thank you, Madam President.
I will now call on order from Ward 25.
Thank you, Madam President. I rise to thank State Senator Looney and State Rep. Pedalillo, as well as Alders Unzo, Decola, Festa, and Saban for attending the Founders Day celebration this past Saturday. It was wonderful to recognize Doug Ray for establishing New Haven Youth Soccer 40 years ago, and the Hill House High School Marching Band entertained everyone present. I also stand to alert my colleagues on finance that even though our committee will not meet next Monday, we may still need to meet this month. More information soon. Thank you, Madam President.
I will now call on order from Ward 19.
Thank you, Madam President. I just want to say thank you to all of you for your hard work at our gala. It was a great success. I thank all of you for your participation, for buying tickets, for selling tickets, for getting ads, for being present. And it was a great time had by all, and it was for a great cause. And I want to thank our cheers, Alder Antunes and Alder Santiago. I would like to thank everyone, like I said, that sold anything, that showed up. You all look beautiful, you look handsome, and we did what we did, and it was a great success. I also like to send a special shout out to Alder from Ward 6, Alder Carmen Rodriguez, because she helped do any and everything we needed her for. Mr. Lucas, I would like to acknowledge you as well. You and your great staff, you did a great job, as you always do, supporting us and our communities. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I also just like to thank everybody here that reached out to me and my family when we were going through some changes and some things. It was much appreciated. And I love all of you. We're a great little family. It's like having siblings and extended cousins and stuff. So that says a lot. I'm smiling. And I thank all of you. And thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Madam President. I would like to invite all of you to the Thanksgiving celebration that is being hosted by the New Haven Firebirds and the New Haven Guardians. Will be scheduled on the 19th of November, and it will be at the Shack. All is welcome. Bring your families. We do have some people that from here that provide some beautiful meals. And you just don't want to miss this. Last year was great, and we thank everyone that came out last year for the event. It was a wonderful event, and I'm expecting to see you all this year. It starts at 2 p.m. on Sunday. Thank you.
Are there any more points to first? I call on order from Board 10.
Thank you, Madam President. You know, around this time of year, I have to give Wilbur Cross High School soccer team a shout out. They made it to states. Unfortunately, they lost the second round this evening, 2-1. But what was special about this year is they got to play on their new field, and the amount of school pride and the students that attended. Those bleachers were full of amazing people cheering on our kids. I'm sure the football team experienced the same thing, and it's amazing what a little ball that is black and white can do out in the field and bring all these people together. So it's been an exciting season, and I just want to congratulate them on a great season. They did lose just tonight, second round, but they made it to state, so congratulations, Wilbur Cross soccer team. Thank you.
We heard some really great things in our points of personal privilege about young people. We also want to wish good luck to our 3 New Haven Steelers teams who will be playing Saturday at Bond Field for the regional championship and a trip to Disney World. I will now call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. I would like to invite everyone to come celebrate the unveiling of the new community mental health mural in Fairhaven by artist Kwado Adai. So join the Fairhaven community members to uplift the messages of hope, resilience, trust, and community. This mural is created in partnership with Yale's Program for Recovery and Health and the City of New Haven's Office of Community Mental Health Initiatives. It's Saturday, the November 11th at 11 a.m. in the corner of Blashley Avenue, Ingram Avenue. Everyone's welcome.
Are there any more points of personal privilege? I call on order from Ward 6.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd like to have all our colleagues stand for the Edwards family funeral for the passing of Alder Edwards. Thank you.
Are there any more points of personal privilege?
I motion to adjourn.
Discussion on the journal. Seeing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned. Can I see order for Board 6? I just want to see.
Yes.